one thing that I will say, when you say your fearlessness and you say, your ability to speak truth, talk and say the things that you feel. Of course, when you're in that position, you say good, you say bad. Everybody's not going to agree with you, right?
Right.
You're always going to be on the fence of right, wrong. What do you feel today about the perception of Stephen A. Smith from the actual athletes, not the fans, not the people that watch the
Mhm,
sports. We'll get to them later.
mhm,
How do
sure.
you feel you're perceived from the athletes today, and how much does that matter to you?
It matters a lot more than it used to
Okay.
because I'm lied on a lot.
Okay.
Um, you'll see folks, and you know this better than me because of the superstar that you are. People will put a headline, and the headline is what resonates, and nobody even knew what the hell happened.
Absolutely.
They'll depend on the headline. And
Absolutely.
so, what you have is a situation where you have clickbait. Kev, I've seen people say, Stephen A ripped into LeBron. And what I said was, I've got him number 2 all the time of all time. How the
Hmm.
hell is that hating?
Hmm.
Right?
Hmm.
But what they said was Stephen A ripped into LeBron and brought up something I said 9 years ago,
Hmm.
but they gave the impression I said it yesterday.
Hmm.
You see what I'm saying?
Hmm.
And or they'll use me to say something that I didn't say. Somebody else on Sports Center said it, but
Hmm.
I was the click that resonated. So if you're a player, on far too many occasions I've run across this, a player would have a problem with me, and then I'm like this: what is your problem? What did I say? They can't even tell me what I said. They told me the headline. They never saw it. But I have to deal with that. Now, there are times when I've said something, and this is the one thing I pride myself on, bro. I'm humane, I'm fair, and I don't get personal. Your
Hmm.
personal life is your business.
Hmm.
Anybody who knows me, there's just a code, me being from the streets of Hollis, Queens, New York, there's just a code that I live by. I'm not talking about your personal business. Then you end up in police blotters. And your stuff is all the way all public and being talked about. And that's different. But I'm not bringing it up. I'm not getting personal. I'm not going there. You know, I'm a vault. You come to me, I don't care who you are. You're an athlete. You're a coach. You're an executive. You're a colleague. You're somebody like yourself or somebody. You tell me something, I shut the hell up. It's none of my business until you tell me that you want me to say something. I'm very very big on that. So because of that, I don't lose sleep at night living in my truth.
Got it.
When I do lose sleep is when lies are told and it's believed by some of those people that you're talking about, meaning the athletes or whatever the case may be. Or if I said something and it's rare that I do this, but if I said something, I go like this: damn, I was wrong. I
Hmm.
wasn't fair. And when that happens to me, if I said something publicly, I'll go publicly and be like, yo, I was wrong.
Yeah. You.
That
You.
ain't
I've
me.
seen
I'd
you.
apologize for
I've
that.
seen you do that.
I'm
I've
not that
seen you do
guy.
that.
I'm
But
not that guy.
it really is a fucked up position because
Yeah.
I feel like the players forget that there is a soap opera like theme
Yeah.
attached to the business that they're in, right? Like
Right.
you can go down the line. Let's go to baseball, hockey,
Yep.
American
All of them.
football, European football, basketball. It doesn't matter what it is. There's a theme that has to be played out, right? Like without bad guys, good guys don't exist. And without the good guys, well, bad guys don't have a reason to be bad. And I say that to say it's like you need both.
Mhm.
And the narratives that are sometimes created and spoken on behalf of players, sometimes true, untrue, sometimes a little exaggerated.
Right.
These things act as elevating factors for a player to go and prevail and do the unknown and say they said I couldn't and now I did, right? Like the
Yeah.
mountaintops that you can stand on sometimes are better stood on because of things that have been said. Overall, you need both sides of it.